Yeah, we back. We back. All right, all right. Not sure what happened there. But again, I just moved recently, so all of this internet stuff, it is set up, but not sure about the reliability. It should be fixed pretty soon. But yeah, zooming out a bit, you can see that we have this clean range, right? And we did trade for a really long time, and this is a really important range for me because we did dip into the sub 50Ks. And after doing that, you can see we had a monstrous move, and we did create an all-time high, a new all-time high here. So I was falling back into this range here. I expected a move which is kind of similar to this, but looks like we just chopped around and we are kind of grinding up again towards the resistance zone over here. So for me, I believe this is just maybe another trap, and we could maybe go up to like 80K, like just squeeze up a bit more, right? Squeeze up a bit more, come take out this low maybe, and then we could see a real move happen. But yeah, the lack of strength that we saw after the sweep, that is concerning for me. That doesn't give me confidence to look for swing longs in any of the positions. But yeah, if you're looking for any altcoin trades, I feel like this is a really good opportunity to look for spot buys. Do I have to pay more points to continue? Yeah, you gotta pay in oil, man. You guys have a lot of oil. Maybe not anymore, but yeah. Okay, and a classic rejection from daily VWAP. Yeah, we didn't get the initial rejection. Yeah, this would have been ideal, but BTC just blasted through. So yeah. How's Dogecoin, the payment? Let's look at Doge. But yeah, hype looks pretty good here. Maybe this level, and then we try to continue higher. We can enter over here, have this as like an invalidation. Yeah, and then we can try to push it up. I just paid for my X yearly subscription. I don't really find the the verification worth it, but I do get Grok for free, so I just justify it that way. I get the premium Grok for paying for X verification. Doge on H4. Support, we went up higher. Yeah, retesting the value area high. But this looks pretty good because you can see that whenever we try to cross above it, it's always been a failure. And then we've always closed below it in the next candles, right? Again, another sweep fail, another sweep fail. But now we've closed multiple candles on top of it, and we're again trying to close above it, right? So let's see, maybe this is setting up to be a nice long. We can have our invalidation kinda here. Yeah, and then we can look for take profits, maybe full of this hedge for fair value gap here, right? That'll be a clean 2.6 hour trade setup. Let's see where the EMAs are lining up. Yeah, the EMAs are also pretty fine. What do you guys think about the setup? Should we take it? It's already pretty discounted at the moment. We are like 6% down. And we are retesting this H4 200 EMA. Yeah. So the below one is a 200 and the above one is the 100. Can you guys confirm if it's just Volta or is it me? Mine's good. Okay. Let me check. Create as a dashboard. Stream manager. Yeah, I don't see the issue here. It just says excellent connection. Not sure. Working good now? Nice. So yeah, this setup looks kind of good, I would say, because this was a crucial sweep, right? And if we just anchor the VWAP from this end to the current price action, you guys can see we clearly held the value area low. We respected it, which means that the buyers are active here, right? Here and here and here. And the sellers are pretty active at the value area high. But what gives me confidence is we have flipped the EMAs here. You can see that we didn't flip it once. Again, a rejection over here, rejection and rejection, right? But in this case, it looks like we did flip, and there's a good amount of candles which closed above the value area high as well, right? And the price action kind of makes sense because we have the imbalance, we filled it. There's another imbalance here, which again, even if it fills for 50%, I feel we have enough room of error over here, and then our invalidation will be this low, which is the low it created before making an high. So this is pretty significant for me, right? Break this low and we'll be looking for prices going much lower. So the invalidation makes sense. The entry makes sense because we are entering at the retest here. So yeah, I think it looks like a pretty solid setup for me. Yeah. So let's just enter here, like the market order. I'll just send it in the connect Discord. For those who haven't joined the Discord yet, it's a free Discord where we have like 8+ analysts posting trade every single day. They stream every single day, like just good vibes and stuff inside. Make sure to join up. It's literally free. We never ask for any cash or anything. We offer even free one-to-one coaching and stuff. Yep, I'm 50% in, and the rest 50% has been split up like this. Let me just copy the image. So this just gives me a good exposure for the current market price, right? I wouldn't be upset if the trade goes to TP because I am in the trade. But at the same time, if the price just comes back and gives me a good entry, I do take it, and my average price, I just get a better average price. All right, let's look at it. Nah, man, nah, I'm just setting the orders, you know. You gotta make some money, man. Let's look at a bomb. Damn. I think it is part of my meme collection. Yeah, it's 2.8% down for the day. Yeah, looks good. If these equal lows are part of something like a lower liquidity here, then that would slightly compromise my bias towards this. Let me just see. Yeah, I think it's safe. Are you long already? Volta is here. He's short on BTC. Yeah, I don't see your trade on there. No. Looking for it? You're looking for buys or sell? Buy makes sense for me too. Yes, sir. 4534. Let's look at 4534. Yeah, these equal lows in it. Yeah. Yeah, it does make sense if you just zoom out a bit, right? These equal lows, it does look a bit significant. But yeah, I think if it breaks these low, I'm not sure if there'll be a continuation upside. Then maybe we gotta wait for confirmation before longing. But if you see a continuation here, then you can see it's just like moving up. And if you just look at the swing points from here to here, you can see we're already pretty deep into the discount, right? And if you're trading something bullish and looking for bullish continuation, I prefer it have reactions from 0.5, right, which is the midpoint, or even preferably even higher, like 0.382. But yeah, let's see what happens. What is BTC doing? Yeah, not tagged just yet. Any trades on XRP? Let me look into it. The music is relaxing. Yeah, thanks, man. I'm gonna fall asleep. We don't want to be doing that. Let's see if there's any positive reaction from the VWAP here. And if we can maybe shoot up to the H1 BPR once again, that would be nice. But I think we already filled the H1 imbalance. Yeah, we already did. So yeah, let's see. But the momentum is pretty hard over here. So maybe we could get another sweep into the higher probable liquidity zone, which is the BPR, and compared to the normal fair value gap here. But yeah, even though if we feel like the short on BTC is a bit risky, we are really well like exposed here in terms of like altcoin short, which looks pretty strong as well. Yeah, so perhaps it's like a good risk, like a good bet that we take. Let's look at XRP. I think if Scapo was here, he would answer. He's a better XRP trader than me. I don't know. XRP and me, we don't really get along because of moves like this. Wait, really can't. You're here, yeah. What's the question? Your question is, does XRP look like any setup is forming on XRP? That's your question. Because if you look at the price action on XRP here, right? This was a squeeze and just relentless expansion here, right? Expansion like crazy. Was this set up by anything? No, right? This was an insane 16% move up. But did this cause any like reaction, or did we see any market structure break or anything else? Not really, right? We just had a limp fucking PA. Right? This doesn't mean anything in my opinion. And then yeah, we just ran and we decided to pump. So trading such coins is really risky. Maybe if you catch these moves up, maybe you're fine. But yeah, if you're trying to plan and then try to get these entries, I think it's pretty next to impossible. Tinky is at 0.98. Yeah, I think I did mention buying it below $1. Yeah, you can see this. So this is like my stink bid level, which is around $1.05. Let's see where yours is. 0.98. Yeah, pretty much close enough, right? But yeah, this is like a good level for me to look for spot buys on XRP, right? Because this is like a previous accumulation range highs, and we have some traders active here as well. So yeah, this feels like a really good level to look for spot longs, spot buy. I think XRP just is stronger than the rest of shitcoins. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So for day trading, I don't think it's like the most fan favorite, right? But if you look at coins like Link, right? You can see that this is in a much horrible state when compared to XRP, because this is already trading inside the accumulation range, which it formed back in 23, 24. But if you look at XRP, the 23, 24 range is down here, and we are trading like almost 100% higher than the previous accumulation range. So yeah, indeed, XRP looks much healthier when compared to other altcoins. Even if you just take a look at Inge, yeah, you can see it's already in the previous accumulation range, and it looks like it's just coiling up to fall back down once again. Right? When compared to all of this, definitely XRP, and then Doge, right? These all look a bit better, right? Hype. Queen of BTC, what do you call Ethereum then? Hype and Tao. Again, man, Tao, I'm not sure about Tao because a lot of influencers do shill a lot of this coin, right? I'm pretty sure Scapulith and most of the traders in this chat pretty much know about who I'm talking about. But yeah, they do shill a lot of it, and this is not something I would like to trade, right? Just more downside than upside. All this move gets faded away immediately. Again, this move gets faded away immediately. This just means, yeah, I'm not interested to trade these coins, man. Hype looks much better. Yeah, if you... Not an X, yeah, exactly, man. CT has been a shit show lately. I just feel depressed posting on every time on X, right? I just get depressed. Even lighter, right? I'm glad that Scapulith got out the X, but if you're on crypto Twitter, then you know a lot of influencers shilling the shit out of it, and they finally exited when lighter touched like $1. They were extremely bullish in this price action here. One day even looks better. Let me just drop down to H4. Yeah. Can you believe they were making the community buy lighter all this while when the price action looked like shit? So yeah, don't believe guys you see on X, right? If they post trades with invalidation, then for sure you can maybe evaluate the setup on your own, and then you can take the setups. But if you just see an influencer trying to say just buy this coin and hold, and then yeah, definitely run far away from that trader. What is BTC doing? Yeah, man, for fuck's sake, we missed it by just a tiny bit. Or else we'd be, I think, 1 hour down already. And yeah, I would have tried my stop loss as well because I now expect the VWAP and the VWAP and the value area high to hold. And then we could also possibly see like rotation from the POC as well. So I would have moved my stop break even. Minato is kind of, yeah. I mean, to be fair, he doesn't shill you coins. He just shills you his copy trading account. That's a whole another scam. But yeah, I'm not sure if I should feel pity for the guys who lost money copy trading Minato, because you were dumb enough to put money into it, right? So I think the mistake is within yourself. you were lazy enough to trust someone else to trade your money. So if they lose it, then fair enough, right? You got no rights to complain. So yeah, that's why I think most of these people get away with it, because at the end of the day, they just blame you or they just blame themselves. And then yeah, they try to come back with another challenge and do all over it once again. Yeah, exactly. Me neither, right? I mean, if you're trying to copy trade a trading bot, like an automated trading bot, then fair enough, because it gives you trades at an odd time or maybe does like high frequency trading. And then you also got some back tested results so that you at least know what you're trying to get into. And it follows a checklist, a rule book, and whatnot. And yeah, I mean, that at least makes sense. If you're trying to build something and you're trying to copy trade it, that's fine. But if you're trying to copy trade some human, then I don't think so, because you got a lot more factors, right? It depends on his mood, it depends on how he started his day, it depends on how he read his market. There's a lot of there's a lot of variance in copy trading a human. Yeah. But if you're doing like automated trading strategies and stuff, then why not, right? Because you are getting into it knowing the results and how it's going to be. And yeah, I feel that is much more safer in comparison to copying someone who you just saw on internet and maybe he had a good stream of luck, but that's about it. What is an yellow card? Yeah, I think what Minato did was a red card in my opinion, not in yellow. Just fucking send him home. Should we check out gold and see what it's doing? So Scapo, have you been trading gold lately? What have you been trading? Yeah, it's been pretty rough. After a price action like this was like a fucking gold mine, right? The algo kind of printed here pretty massively. And yeah, ever since the war and all of that began, you can see from Feb, I think like the second week or even the first week, this massive crash, and then yeah, it's kind of doing its own thing here. Yo, Kakinda, welcome man, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. Gold is cooked for real? Yeah. Scapolith is a real life Viking as well. Man is like 6 feet 4 inches, or I think like 6 feet 6 inches. And yeah, he weighs like a lot as well. And it's not like fat, it's muscle. What are we trading, man? We trade everything. We trade crypto mainly, we trade Forex. $84. I'll just share you a screenshot after the stream. Um, but yeah, you don't believe me. I have set my take profit at 84. Yeah, yeah, forgot to mention. We are in this trade here. Doge live setup that we took. It's mainly because of these value area. You can see a value area retest here. We have inverted the H1 EMAs. H4 EMAs look healthy as well, right? And then we closed above the value area high. So yeah, expecting a continuation upside. Let's see. But if you want to enter, then yeah, you can see this is like an entry, this is the stop, and this is the take profit. Let me know if you can see it properly. Our live trades, yeah, we do take trades on live. Yeah, Sunny, Scapo does trade a lot of gold and like forex stuff now, but before he was a proper degen. He was trading XRP like a madman. He was trading Sui as well. I think I saw him print like a 2x on Sui. But he is one of the really good traders whom I respect. No LARPing, he's really honest, and yeah, he's got a good feel for the market. Yeah, fuck that guy, man, Ritik. Let's not talk about that fucking loser. I don't think Scapulith can ever retire from crypto, man. He's promised me a part of his XRP allocation. No, Ahmed is not a Scapulith. They are both different people. Yeah, I remember that. That was crazy. Yeah, Ahmed is in Dubai and Scapulith is from Germany. If I remember, I think like northern Germany. Yeah, fuck, this would have been such a good trade. Fuck. H1 here. Just trying to see by how much we missed the trade. So this was 74,880 and this was 56. $24. Damn. So this was like kind of set up before. It missed by $24. It would be like 1.3 R, being a good one. It is what it is. Yeah. I mean, this cleanly depicts our group chat's name, I feel. The retards. Damn, but you did a really good thing, man. You closed at 4.6. Yeah, which is almost the peak or top of this move. Yeah, you did really solid there. 6.3 to 4.6. Yeah, 6x. That's fucking insane. Thanks, Tony. I still am trying to figure out the music stuff. Um, yeah. I think I just gotta let it play in the background while I'm doing other work and maybe add those in the playlist. That helps. Yeah, man, we got all the time in the world, man. IGV. The fuck is that? IGV. Oh, it's a stock. Never mind. Do you have a better chart? Take the ETF. Yeah. No, this is better. Let's look at this and BDC. Yeah. Should we change both of them to lines? Yeah, looks fucking similar. Especially this move. Oh, so this is the iShares one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you're looking for the sweep of these equal lows, right? Yeah, that makes sense. 76%, yeah. I mean, it does look awfully similar, and I do expect another sweep of BTC's low, right? So this does add up to what we are thinking of as well. So yeah. Yeah, I think 40K is a bit too low, right? But I've seen some traders do call for 40K, but I never really predict the lows. I just trade what's been given to me. But yeah, I think 40K is a bit too low in my opinion. I mean, I can see why they might be saying that. We have some range highs and like some range lows here. But you can see this is right in between like 38 to 42K. So this region again does make sense. But again, we are like, we're going to drop more like 40%. I think that might be like bear market lows. Yeah, exactly. And not sure if we'll be going into a bear market pretty soon. I don't think so. I say we may sweep these low once again, right? And then maybe try to break the high that we might set around 80K again, right? Do this, take that high out, come here, sweep these low, break the structure, and then yeah, we try to break it once again here. That'll be a really clean move. But again, these lows I think are really secured for like the extended bear market. And I doubt if we will even get the bear market because of the ETF involvement and everything. I don't think it'll be a normal crypto bear market cycles anymore. I think it'll be more institutionalized, right? Yeah, exactly. I think that's where my levels are too. But this would be really clean because we have a target to take out, right? Once we sweep the low, we have another target to take out at the highs over here. Yeah, and then if we take out this high, we might again push up to maybe this levels over here, which is around 100K, right? 99. But you do see the level, right? It's pretty apparent because we have a lot of trading volume here. You can see rejection. This would have been a really sexy trade if we were given a fill, but fuck. Now arrives back. There's BTC. This is the lower time frame. Let me go back to the higher one. Yeah, I might be looking for sells on Tau here, not gonna lie. Because you can see after every single pump, there's always been a massive dump, right? You can see every single time they haven't ever sustained a pump. They've always faded it, right? So yeah, I think this setup looks much easier to sell than buy. In my opinion, Tau is much easier to sell. Do you guys have any other chart requests? Do let me know. So guys, since you guys are here, give me some ideas for what we can do with the channel points that you guys are accumulating. Because for the next stream, I want to make sure that we have something else. Right now, let me just go here. Let's have the BTC chart live. Right. Let me just put this in. Ideas for chart requests. No, I mean ideas for channel points. So on Twitch, you have something called as the channel points, right? Wherein you can use it to redeem, to get something. So if you just see below, you might have like 300 or 400 or like even 500, 600 points, right? And if you click on it, hold on, you will see rewards like highlight my message for 100, unlock a random sub emote for 300, send a message for 350. Yeah, and there are like 2 more options. So basically you redeem your channel points to get something that you want. right? So right now what we have is, what did we have last stream? I forgot. But yeah, now I have the option to change them, and I can customize them to make whatever I want and set the channel points. So if you guys have any thoughts, do let me know. One is, I think, chart request, right? We can maybe have that for 250 points. Two is, what do you guys wanna see? Review your setup, maybe. That could be 500 points, right? That's a good idea as well. What else do we have? We can maybe have enter trade setup, right? Maybe we can have it at 5,000 points. We have 5 options. Let's see. What else do you guys want to see? Shout out. Sure. Shout out. Maybe for, how much do I want it for? Chart request, let's keep it at 500. For this, let's put at 300, 600. Shout out for 1,000 maybe. Yeah. Do you guys have any other options, ideas, whatnot? What else? Into your trade setup. Yeah, that sounds about right. What else? Maybe like a one-on-one call. What else? Or like 10k points maybe. Promotion to what? Don't know. What are you promoting for? I think I found it. Review your setup. That's fine. Yeah, I think I got it. Music request of 500 points. I think that's pretty solid, isn't it? Maybe we can have in increments of 250, 250, 500. Review your setup is 1050. Then shout out for 1000 and enter your trade setup for 5000. What do you guys think about this? So for music request, we can like play the music, like whatever is available inside the YouTube music, of course. This should be good. We like music request adds like a layer of personalization where you guys can like redeem points to play your music. Chat requests, yeah, again, I think if you just follow me new, you get like 300 points, and you can just immediately redeem that to have like chart points, chat requests, right? And you'll have 50 remaining. So this just keeps you in the loop, and it just gives you something immediately after you follow. So it's just good for, yeah, just good overall. And then music request is like for 500. So maybe they just stick around for 10 or 15 minutes. I think you'll just get the additional 200 points, and yeah, you might have that. Review your setup is basically you send me a TradingView link in the chat and I open that link. Only TradingView and YouTube links are allowed. So I just open that and I review your trade setup. And shout out is basically I just shout you out, maybe on Twitter profiles only, no Discord is allowed. I might change this up because it might cause a difference of opinion. Let's say if someone else is a founder of another server, yeah, that might cause a bit of trouble. So maybe let's see how the reaction is from this, and then we can finalize. And enter your trade setup is basically you send me a setup with entry, TP, and SL, and yeah, just take it with my own money. I copy your trade live on stream. You guys like it? Do you guys want to add something or remove something? Let me know. Awesome, then let's get it set up for the next stream. Oh yeah, let's add in gambling with channel points. What else? Yeah, votes for prediction. Yeah, I think that's good enough for now. think the daily open here kind of held the price here and trying to push it up. But again, it might get rejected from the POC or even the daily VWAP. You're bearish. What is the Doge doing? Doge is here. Yeah, pretty decent reaction, I would say. It is trying to hold the value area high, which is good, right? We want to see that happen. Do you guys have any other questions? Do let me know. We are nearing like 90 minutes on the stream. So let me just give you guys a sneak peek of the website that we are working on for Connect. Without really giving away a lot of stuff, just want to tease you guys a little bit. Right, it's coming along really, really great. Obviously, because we only do the best stuff. I just go for Blowfin maybe. Yeah. So Blowfin here. So this is like the dark version of it, right? Which a lot of people do enjoy, but we are catering this website for everyone, meaning for all age categories, and some people do prefer the light mode, right? And for them, we do have the light mode as well. So this basically fetches all the real-time data from the exchanges, and it shows the so it shows the spot volume, delta like perps volume, and then the weekly visits, how many weekly visits that people are doing here. So you can just gauge of the popularity of the exchange. And here again, you can see the maker fee, the taker fee, and when it was launched, right? And this also has like the open interest for the last 24 hours and the vault of there. So their token allocation of what they're doing and how they're doing. So yeah, we are building something like this, and this basically covers pretty much all the exchange in the market there is, right? And yeah, if you guys after the launch of website go here, this will be like a one place stop for all the best deals that you can get in the entire crypto market, right? Be it discount, be it deposit volume, deposit campaigns or volume campaigns, or like sign up bonuses or whatnot. And yeah, this is about to be changed. This is just like a placeholder for now. This will have like the deposit campaigns, volume campaigns, sign up campaigns, top rated, and stuff like that. But yeah, it's coming along really well. Pretty happy with it. Hopefully, the thing that I'm planning for is to have a launch by April 1st, right? Like a new month, we can have a good launch and then maybe take it from there. Because right now, what we're doing is we're just trying to funnel the people from just Twitter, but we can definitely funnel people in from other places as well. So yeah, it should be a good way to get in people from all sort of background and community, countries, geolocation, and whatnot. So yeah, we are being really busy trying to develop all of this. Man. But yeah, once if it's done and built, I think it should just take care of itself. And I'm just building it in a way where it's like self-sustaining, so I don't have to update anything manually. It just does everything by itself. Right, so yeah, it just takes time to set things up and build it from the scratch, but once it's built, it should be good enough. So yeah, we are excited to build this and push it out to our community members and even more. We should be seeing a lot of people joining in the server as well. We'll be pushing heavy on SEO and Google Ads. So yeah, it's a pretty interesting project. So if you guys have any experience in marketing a website and trying to get in the traffic, then do contact me or Tony in like DMs and share your previous experience. We'll definitely review all of those and we'll get back to you.
From alien invasions to time travel.
So yeah, if you guys have no other questions, I'll wrap the stream up. We've been streaming for 1 hour 37 minutes today. I think yeah, it's been a really successful stream. I think I've had the most amount of viewers in this stream, so that definitely says that we are increasing and going in a good path, right? Because I think this is just my third week of streaming, third or fourth week of streaming, and yeah, it's been a pretty good process, I would say. Enjoying it. The price action hasn't been the best, right? We are unable to like find trades, but it's been the case with every single trader, I believe, because the price action is just dog shit at the moment, and it really doesn't know what it wants to do. For example, you just take yesterday as an example. You can see we swept again, massive drop, right? Again, continuation to higher. So just it's a lot of chop, and it's been really difficult to trade. But again, we're just setting things up for when conditions are really good, which I believe is going to come really soon. Right. So yeah, excited to build along with you all. Maybe we can also have a stream where we're just building stuff like for the website if you guys are interested. So yeah, see you guys on Thursday, 1 hour after New York Open. Follow and click on the bell icon so that you guys are notified if I'm live.
Abstract is the whisper of the cosmos. A realm
And you can
where
join
thoughts
our
merge with
server,
emotion.
which is free of cost again. I'm pretty sure Amoeba is typing on the link to join for the server link. Yep, there you go. Join the server, it's really free of cost. You guys can benefit a lot. We have a lot of great traders in there doing live streams every day. We offer one-on-one live calls and sessions as well. So join up, open a ticket, and then Amoeba will contact you. So until next stream, see you guys inside Connect and have a good rest of your day. Thanks for joining, guys. See you later. Bye.